Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Key. Welcome to my channel, The Buddha Body. I am a psychic and intuitive medium. I receive messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages just to see what you guys need to be aware of, what's currently going on in the energies, anything of that sort. Okay, I hope you guys are, energetically protecting yourselves spiritually. All right, cleansing your energy. All right, we're gonna tap in spirit, ancient ancestors, angels of the highest white light. Thank you so much for guiding me and protecting me as I communicate with my guides and I tap into the wisdom of the universe. Any evil eye, ill will, negative intent, attempts at destiny swapping or energy siphoning, return that back to source. I reclaim all my energy and essence that's been taken or stolen from me without my consent. Return that back to me tenfold. All right, you guys. Let's get into this reading. Okay. Alright, let me just cleanse the energy with Palo Santo. Alright. Just cleanse. Okay. Let's see. So the channel download for this reading that I have is... Alright, so people were sent and people were paid to come towards you to target you and your livelihood, only to block their own forward movement. Alright? So... you are dealing with people who are involved in organized crime, yes, and they were paid to target you, all right, target your livelihood, how you make money, how you get things, gaslighting you, gang stalking you, intimidating you, basically trying to break you. Only just so that they can block their own forward movement, because your ancestors don't play that, okay? And whatever they have been accumulating off of your energy, manifesting off of your energy, that has to be returned, yeah. Mm-hmm. The enemy has to return it and then some. All right, you guys can be seeing 1212, 444, 888, 818, and 88. A lot of eights. Okay, so that signifies, the number 8 always signifies abundance, overflow. All right, so this has a lot to do with your abundance. All right, maybe someone didn't want you, this was all about you not having an abundance mindset, so you wouldn't be able to grow, expand in your life. These people wanted you to be like spiritually stagnant. All right, because you're such a spiritual force in the spiritual realm. All right. These people could have something against your, spirituality, or these people could just have something against how high ranking you are in the spirit, or this could just be an energy of, new levels, new devils. They don't want you to reach certain heights that they had to get off of, targeting people, pushing people to get to the top, all right? And you didn't have to do that, all right? Because you're very righteous, and this is why you stand with the divine. This is why the divine protects you like the baby that you are to the divine. The divine treats you like a baby, all right? Because you are their baby, okay? So yeah. So that's a message. We're gonna get into it. All right, let's just clarify a little bit of these dice. All right, so the 10th house, this has a lot to do with your public life, your public career. All right, maybe you guys are seen as someone who is very warm, loving, nurturing, Cancer energy. All right, yeah, so something about your public life. People are seeing you as like a warm, loving person. Maybe people wanted to take that kindness or weakness, or they wanted to take your nurturing, loving essence, and they wanted to just basically like treat you like if it's they could take advantage of it. Like these people wanted to take advantage of your loving and nurturing nature, okay? Yeah, so this has a lot to do with the evolution of yourself. You're a revolutionary mind, all right? These people are very, very intimidated by how revolutionary your mind is, how strong your mind is as well. People are very, very intimidated by that. And people are very intimidated that no matter what you go through, it's like these people wanted to watch, like the Hunger Games, they wanted to watch these districts like go into war and, kill each other off while they just like are in like the higher level, the hierarchies, and they watch, and it's just like weird dystopia, like energy like that, right? These people wanted to watch you basically suffer, and they wanted to have like a kick out of it. They wanted to see how you would react or how things would happen since you're such a loving, pure soul. They wanted to see how they can do this, and they could basically like minimize you to like a dot in life. Like these people wanted you to feel like you were just a waste in space, like so they could just like have something to have something to like pay attention to, or like look at. Like you're very entertaining. Like these people feel like you're meant to be an entertainer in some way. All right, and these people feel like the way that you go through things is so entertaining that they want to like throw more obstacles your way. They want to make you suffer. They want to do so many things just so they could see how you operate in that kind of energy. All right, so these people are doing a lot of scarcity tactics, intimidation tactics, and they got a kick out of it. All right, so their karma, they're gonna have to get a kick out of the karma that they're getting, because like the energy that they're dishing out, and they're being paid. All right, so I don't know if someone close to you was paying someone to do this. All right, people were paying people to do this to you guys, to take things from you guys. Very gross, but you know, these people just didn't like how did not like how creative you are. This has a lot to do with how you build your creativity, how you gain creativity from the divine, like how you have divine, I heard divine brilliance, like you have divine ideas, like your ideas are divinely sent. Thank you, Holy Spirit, divine spirit. Tap me in. All right, remember that this is a general collective message, so this could be past, present, future energy, all right? And take what resonates. If it does not resonate, don't make it fit, all right? So let's see, what is the overall energy? Clarify more of this message. They wanted to see you, they pay people, or played. All right, so they were playing games here, or they thought they were like part of a big game or something to pay people to target you and try to affect your livelihood. All right, it's like a kind of a follow-up message. Yeah, 4 cups. Okay, you're not paying mind to something here. All right, the creator wants you guys to pay attention to what's actually being filled in your life. All right, the love that you actually are receiving in your life. The divine is recognizing that these people are very ungrounded individuals. All right, these people are not connected to source. All right, you guys could be feeling a little apathetic right now. Maybe you're feeling like, damn, like I've dealt with people in my life who only want to make me feel discontent about life, like always want to make me feel like miserable. And the divine is saying, hey, but I'm here. Like, don't worry about them. All right, don't be distracted by the what the outer appearances say. Don't be distracted by people who've just been like trying to, you know, think it's funny trying to, you know, make life harder for you. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to the cup that I'm giving you. All right, pay attention to the divine ideas that I'm sending you. All right, yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse. These people could be very just giving me like they wanted you to. A big indication of this is that, like I said, you're meant to be an entertainer in some way. Like you entertain people. Like maybe there was some sort of jealousy. I heard jealousy streak. Wow. There was some sort of jealous, vindictive nature that these people held in their hearts, that they didn't want to see you be. They didn't want to see you be celebrated in like certain social groups, like social lives. Okay, like something about your social life is very important because people actually they appreciate your wisdom, and people feel like you're very like a socialite. Like mainly, you guys are meant to be a socialite, right? And there were certain people who were targeting that. All right, maybe they want to silence you. Maybe they're just intimidated by the way that you like command a room or the way that you speak or something. And these people wanted you to feel like bored, apathetic, like you missed opportunities. Like they didn't want to celebrate with you. They wanted to celebrate against you. It's kind of that energy. Like these people could have been celebrating off of keeping you in this wounded warrior energy. All right, always having to fight, always having to, you know, not back down, always like battle after battle, like being battered basically, like energetically. Always trying to like tear you down, or like it's just like this energy of like these people really wanted you to pay attention to like why, like it's almost like they wanted you to have FOMO in a sense. Like they wanted you to feel like, why is my social life always being neglected? Like why do people want to neglect me? Like they wanted to make you feel casted away. All right, because they're actually being paid to target you guys, so you would feel this way. All right, these people could definitely they can go to a lot of gatherings and parties and celebrate a lot. And this could have been off of like, not off of you guys, like talking down you guys solely, but it could have just been like, you guys were like the source of amusement. Like if they could talk about you in groups and gatherings and they could have the time of their life while you're feeling discontent, it's like that made their heart joyous. Like these people are very demonic. I have a sword in the reverse. I'm telling you, you don't play these games. You're too high vibrational to even like. This is why This is why the divine loves you so much, because they're also protecting you from these groups. This is why you could have felt like you were isolated for certain reasons, or you felt like, why was I always feeling like being redirected away from these groups? Like even if you felt like in some weird way you wanted to be liked, or you wanted to not even be liked, but you wanted to be in with the crowd, right, so to speak. I'm getting like you were actually being prepared. There's a table being prepared in the presence of your enemies, because these people talking down to you, they're actually blessing you, and you were obviously like you're like the main character in their life, right? Like you're like the source of amusement for them. So like Spirit had to prepare this. Spirit had to prepare you to get out of an energy of these people always wanting to one up you, or because if you're around these people all the time, you're not going to be able to live up to your highest potential, right? And Spirit is saying like you need to meditate, you need to go within, because you're being seen as a popular loner, all right? They try to target you, they try to target your livelihood, they try to target your social life, whatever, but you're actually being seen as someone that people really do admire and want to talk to. All right, now it's like the roles are reversed. Now these people feel like they can't get into your energy, or now these people feel like they can't talk to you. Like it's almost like these people feel like you're too you've up leveled too much where they feel like they can't even get into your energy, or like I'm getting like VIP, like your spirit team is not playing when it comes to you because of how many people really tried it with you. Like people are like, your spirit team is treating you like a VIP, alright? Because these people were really, now these people are stressed out, maybe having sleepless nights over what they did to you. Now these people are going, maybe like waking up from a fog or I heard a funk of like realizing like, why were we so happy doing this with the collective? The collective is actually like a really cool person. But it's kind of like a wake call. These people are realizing that their own like spiteful and vindictive energies, alright, trying to win at all costs. Their mentality is always trying to one up you guys, to compete with you guys. They're realizing that never got them anywhere. Alright, now these people are very stressed out because you have like the goddess Kali energy. Alright, you guys have gone through a massive rebirth and you're like stopping on bitches' necks kind of energy. And these people are very stressed out, alright? They can see that the divine is resurrecting you from some sort of like, it's like these people wanted you to be like gone, like spiritually. Like they wanted you to be spiritually a D-E-A-D. Yeah, alright, these people are actually dealing with a lot of ego issues right now. Their egos could be like collapsing, narcissistic collapse energy. Alright, these people could be feeling like their egos, their entitlement. Like now these people are feeling very weak. Alright, these people are feeling very spiritually weak right now. Come through with spirit. Yeah, because everything's being uncovered. Alright, they thought they could keep these secrets just with them, or they thought they can keep something secret, like be secretive about this. Alright, someone thought that they can keep something hidden, keep something in the dark. Alright, this is people who thought that they could keep you in these trials and tribulations energy, not knowing that there was always going to be like there's always darkest, or it's always darkest before the dawn. Like these people really tried it like spiritually, and they didn't realize that the comeuppance would be greater. Alright, yeah, these people were trying to postpone something here as well. Maybe postpone you receiving like a grand opportunity that would actually like make your life like up level in certain ways. Clarify. The Fool reverse. These people are very reckless. Alright, these people don't think for themselves. They could have very much so like follower mentality. Alright, like I'm looking at like this dog that feels like it's just so like it's like, oh, like just ready to like jump off a cliff. Like if your friend jumped off a cliff, would you as well? Like these people have the energy of like they would jump off the cliff because the friend jumped off the cliff, you know? So these people were actually walking into their own demise. And I'm getting a lot of this has to do with your self-esteem as well. Like they thought that if they could break you down enough, you wouldn't have enough confidence to move forward and like be as social as like maybe you are meant to be a social butterfly. Maybe you had to become introverted, or you became more introverted through these circumstances because you're dealing with, again, very vindictive, jealous, spiteful energies. They didn't like how you commanded a presence in a room. They didn't like how you were very assured of yourself and the way that you spoke about things. You were very blunt, you're very honest, you're very direct. These people didn't like that. They had something against you. Alright, and these people are very reckless and naive. Alright, it's almost so funny that Spirit is telling me this because it's like they wanted to make it seem like you guys were so naive, so reckless, gossiping, doing a lot of things like just trying to like trigger you in so many ways, like spiritually trying to attack you. And these people didn't realize that they were actually the naive ones. These people were actually the reckless ones. Alright, because they didn't realize that you're actually truly like tapped in to source, that not only do you get downloads like this, you also are attuned to, it's like you're very energetically sensitive. So you can tell when people are trying to gossip about you, they're ganging up against you. Like you can tell, like you could pick up on this energy. You have a bird's eye perspective. You're in harmony with your life. You're in harmony with your alignment and with your assignment here. All right, you can see things from a higher, a bigger perspective here because you're very balanced. All right, you're able to balance situations out perfectly is what I'm hearing. You're very balanced. All right, someone also hates how balanced you are. They hate how you can always seek balance in situations. There's someone who doesn't like how peaceful your energy is. Again, this has a lot to do with like you being seen as like a socialite or something. Someone didn't want you to be seen as like a true socialite, or someone who can actually like, you know, like it's like, it's hard to explain. It's like people didn't want you to be seen as like someone that they can actually like network with. All right. They didn't want you to be seen as someone who is like responsible, someone who can actually like get shit done. Like people just wanted you to be seen as like reckless, all over the place, hard to deal with, like can't communicate, incompetent. Like there's so many things that these people were trying to cast over you negatively that it's almost like they were trying to like make that the outcome of who you are. But Spirit said, no, just go within, all right? Because I have this cup for you, and these people have to be watch you be blessed in their presence. And yeah, heavy Cancer, Pisces energy, Aries energy, okay. But yeah, these people thought it was a game, or they thought that they could target you and your life. Yeah, these people were not expected for, yeah. These people didn't expect the unexpected when it came to the divine balancing a situation out. All right, clarify 4 of Cups, Holy Spirit, 4 of Cups. Yeah, all right, Spirit is saying that this was a divine timing for you guys, all right? This was like, this was a part of the divine timeline, all right? You had to be in alignment with your divine timeline, all right? You need to trust and be in flow with the universe, all right? Yeah, because you have enlightenment to higher realms, all right? Yeah, all right, this is cosmic timing for you, all right? You guys can be seen as the dark horse, all right? You guys are seen as mysterious, all right? You always win unexpectedly. People never see, they take you for granted, or people always underestimate you, all right? Your skills are always underestimated. You always prove doubters wrong. Nobody thinks that you would succeed, all right? You have true abilities, and your true abilities are coming to light. Of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, wow. All right, bad health. Someone could be actually going through a lot of health issues right now, all right? Or this is what they wanted for you, but this was part of a divine timing, all right? For you to actually come out of something here. Maybe they wanted to put you in a state of like health concern. Yeah, like I said, it's like these people wanted you to be so depressed, so down and out, so left out, so, I heard lethargic. These people were doing a lot on you guys, okay? Maybe even doing something when it comes to medical records, I don't know. Because they were trying to like get you onto antidepressants, make you all depressed, make you like, basically make you just waste your life away being pilled up, I guess. And you chose to meditate, you know, focus on actually like really healing, like spiritually aligning, not just being on like some, you know, drugs to help you cope. No, you decided to actually manifest your dreams to reality. That's how big of a deal you are. You actually decided to go within and recognize the true situation and manifest destiny. Manifest your dreams into reality. Yeah, you can't make this up. Because it was always meant to backfire. Their plans were always meant to fail. All right, because you are directed by the divine. You have the golden path. Your soul's calling. You just need to get into alignment with your soul's calling, your higher purpose. And you'd be golden, all right, because you're on the golden path, all right. And these people made the deal with the devil. These people were shaking hands with the devil, all right, all up in the devil's ears, all right, the devil's playground. These people were in the devil's playground, all right. These people were like broadcasting with this devil energy, okay. Yeah, they were doing diabolical favors, all right. They're trying to soul bind you to these contracts here, and they wanted to affect your spiritual insight. Clarify 5 of Swords reverse. Now these people may be feeling defeated right now, or maybe these people finally feel like they want to put their swords down. They don't want to keep them mentally, you know, trying to. I heard like trying to like oppose you, but I also heard like jest you. Like what's that? Like in like the medieval times where they do like the jesting and stuff. Like I don't know, something like that. Like people are feeling like they have their swords down. Yeah, because you're too spiritually tapped in. You have too much intuition and perception, and you've reached the end of the rainbow. So it's like you're reaching your rewards, your good luck. Like everything that they thought that you would never be able to amount to or get to, you're getting to it. Clarify. Yeah. All right. You can see these people clearly for who they are. You can see these people as very surface level. All right. Maybe these people are just only care about, again, like social life and certain things like that. Like, it's okay. It's important not to neglect your social life. But it's another thing when you are just so obsessed with appearances and how things look that if you have someone who's a true spiritual person, somehow that intimidates you because they see right through you. Even if they don't mean you any harm, you see through the you kind of just see through things. It's hard to explain. Like, you're not very 3D based, or you're very 5D based, or you can see things on a higher level. And these people might have some sort of like, maybe these people have some sort of, what is like the best word to say it? Like, these people have some sort of problem, I guess, with it. Like, they have some sort of like issue with that. All right, with how you can see through that. Maybe these people like to just like, they only care about their looks, or they only care about how things are seen. And again, like, to each their own. Like, you're not here trying to like bring any people down and bring other people down, but they decided to like gang up on you and bring you down because of the fact that you're truly like insightful, and these people only care about their appearances. Yeah, it was written in the stars for you. All right, this was destiny. This was actually predestined, excuse me. Or maybe your astrological chart could have something to do with this. Maybe you being seen, you being very intuitive, a spiritualist. If you have heavy water in your chart, I know for sure you guys are meant to be very intuitive and spiritualist. Okay. Because I know for me, all my rising, my sun, and my moon sign is all water. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. It was written in the stars. It was written in the stars for you to actually plant good seeds and reap what you sow. You guys are receiving unexpected income because you have freed your mind and positively shifted out of the circumstance here. It was written. It was destined. It was destined to go this way. Yeah. It was destined for you to plant the right seeds and put in the work when it came to reclaiming your power and breaking free from negative influences and seeing things for what they are. All right, someone could do a lot of candle magic. They were doing a lot of candle magic to bind you so you wouldn't find a way out again. Yeah, so you wouldn't... These people wanted to keep you in the dark, but not knowing that you actually find solutions in the dark. These people didn't realize that the darkness is your playground. The devil is their playground. The darkness is your playground. Bars come through Holy Spirit. These people have poison minds. They're very greedy, hateful, delusional. These people could indulge in a lot of things, a lot of activities. I mean, if you're going out and partying all the time, you're indulging in a lot of that. So you cut through the confusion. All right, that these people were actually mocking you in disguise of how actually scared of you they are. They're actually very intimidated by you. These people are very, like, you make them nervous. Because, again, your spiritual power, like, you don't try to intimidate these people. You don't try to do anything to them, but, like, they understand. Like, even if they can't understand it, like, mentally, these people spiritually, they can sense how intuitively powerful your energy is. Alright? They always know. I don't know why I just heard, like, it's something about her. Like, or something about him. Like, there's always something about you that they knew that you were, like, very intuitively powerful. Alright? Clarify the moon reverse. And maybe that's why you're treated so differently. Alright? Because of how intuitively different, like, how you can see things so intuitively. Alright? Yeah, all right, everything is being uncovered about this illusion. I feel like people wanted to live in this kind of dream bubble here. It's like they wanted to pop your bubble, all right, but not knowing that their bubble is going to be popped by the divine. All right, yeah, truth bomb. I'm telling you, this illusion, it's a truth bomb. This illusion that they're living in, all right, it's shocking, unexpected information being revealed that their actually belief systems are now, it's like they were ticking time bombs. This illusion was going to be a ticking time bomb anyways about you guys. All right, it was always going to blow up in... It was always going to blow up in their face, is what I'm hearing. Wow. It was just a matter of time for this thief, yeah. Or thieves. I don't know. Trying to steal your money, your energy, your time. It was always a matter of time for things to be seen for what it is, for the illusion to wear off of someone being in an illusion that they could, take from you. They could steal from you. Again, this could be time. This could be energy, whatever it is. It was an illusion. Yeah, again, because just as the day turns into night, you integrate that with ease. The shadow and the light. You're integrated. You're balanced. These people are heavily in their shadow. They live in their shadow. You balance out your shadow and light, and it triggers them. Because not only, yes, you're probably seen as more of like a light worker, or you're seen as someone who's more pure than them. So they have this against you, but they didn't realize, like, you're very in tune with your shadow as well. Like, you can bring out the shadow if you want, but you choose not to because you know how to balance it correctly. I heard it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah. Okay, these people could have traveled to do this, or people are seeing maybe something here when it comes to you being at a distance from them. So maybe you're going to be going on a journey, or so you're at a distance from them energetically or spiritually because you went on your own journey and you actually integrated your shadow and light side. So it's exposing these thieves. Yeah. All right. These people, it was just a matter of time. All right, these people were very heavily entitled in their ego, not realizing that you were always going to be the cat with 9 lives. You were always going to just be able to bounce back from adversity. You just had to go on little detours, all right, because you had to actually go within here to use your skills, hone in on your skills, make progress with your skills. Yeah, and realize that these were just unhealthy relationships. These were just destructive people who just wanted to abuse and violate the boundaries. They're getting exposed here, all right? Again, they a lot of this had to do with your intuitive abilities, your divine connection. These people really were intimidated by that. I think these people were very intimidated by walking around with the chosen one. It's kind of the energy. Yeah, wow. I'm telling you, these people were very reckless. All right, maybe they were trying to do something when it came to securing something financially off your path. Yeah, these people their plans are failing. Their plans failed, okay? They're getting a lot of backlash here because people thought that they had won the treasure when it came to doing this, being reckless and naive here. Yeah, all right, because you're going to be able to successfully move forward here. Maybe they just wanted you to feel so scared from taking that leap. They didn't want you to take the leap of faith, all right, to go on your own or to fly high. Now they have to face the demons within because of this energy, all right, the shift in the energies. All right, they didn't want you to take this leap of faith here, but it's being uncovered that you took the leap of faith anyways. Yeah, now these people are wanderers. Now these people are traveling around, like wandering. All right, because these people are being seen as lost souls, the divine is saying. Because they did a lot of things to triangulate manipulation in your life. These people did a lot of things to secretly change the trajectory of your life. Because you're, again, your self-esteem. They're trying to affect your confidence, your willpower. Yeah. These people could be dealing with court issues, or something in court could be happening. Maybe these people don't want you to take that leap of faith to actually send them to court. Yeah. All right, a masculine energy could be significant here. This person could be dealing with court issues. Clarify. Yeah, this person's shattered. All right, they feel defeated. All right, because the universe is balancing something out. It's morality, it's ethics, it's the divine cosmic order of life. Excuse me. Yeah, confirmation. Okay. Yeah, these people are I heard destitute. These people are disconnected from their own selves, and they have the audacity to try to control you because you're a connected person. You're a connected being. You're already ascended to the highest level of human existence. You went through a Kundalini awakening, and you know who these people are. You already know these people are very two-faced when it comes to you. You know that there's no honor amongst thieves. You know that these people can't be trusted. These people are criminals. They wanted to rob you. They had foolish plans against you. You have very accurate perception and insight. You have eyes that are ancient gateways. Like, these people play with the wrong one. Like, they played so much with the wrong one. Y'all, look at that. These energy vampires, they're being seen as energy vampires on your divine mission. All right? So the divine is telling you that these people were actually energy vampires. They're siphoning off your energy. All right? You have a divine mission. You're meant to do something divine here. Spirit. Wow, you have new love coming soon. This could be in connection with your divine mission. All right. Yeah, Cupid's arrow is what I'm hearing. You have new love coming in. And your ancestors and your angels are like applauding you. Yeah, because you're dealing with very narcissistic individuals. These people were very arrogant. They were very judgmental. These people were judging you so badly. And I feel like a lot of this had to do with them siphoning off your energy so you wouldn't receive love or new love. Like, these people didn't want you to have love in your life. Yeah, these people, they hate how you're a guardian, you're a healer, you're a gatekeeper of the spirits, or they wanted to gatekeep. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So these people were very narcissistic, and they wanted to do all this stuff to keep you, like, I guess, down now or hidden or something, because they wanted to gatekeep your spiritual guidance, your luck. These people have cursed bloodlines, and they have to taste their own medicine. It's a hard pill to swallow. These people actually curse their own bloodline doing this to you guys. Because you actually have a divine mission here. You're a generational curse breaker, and these people were just lollygagging, doing all this. Yeah, traveler. Alright, maybe these people are seeing you as a traveler, or you're going to be traveling soon, or someone wants to travel towards you. Thank you, Spirit. Someone wants to travel towards you. Alright, because they're recognizing now that you actually warded off evil spirits and you made a clear decision to cut ties with these people or this person, and you're rising like a phoenix. Someone wants to travel towards you now because they see that you're rising above whatever was done to you. Yeah, this could have been a fallen twin flame. They're being seen as a pathological liar. Alright, they lie, and they lie some more. Wait, what the hell? And this is a magician. Or this is someone here who is a magician. Maybe they're a high level, like, warlock. They do a lot of magic. They're very into, like, spell work. Alright, but the spiritual court says you graduated, again, from their dark magic. I can't mix that up. Or this person possibly was being, like, manipulated by a lot of pathological liars. I don't know if it resonates. This person's going to be manipulated by a lot of pathological liars in their life. And they're starting to recognize that they had a lot of dark magic being done on them, too. This could be, like, a new lover. Yeah, these people are receiving financial karma while you get purified. These people are receiving financial karma, and they're actually in regret. These people want to come towards you. They're sweating bullets here because, again, they barked up the wrong tree. These people are recognizing that, like, they really tried it with the chosen one. That's where they effed up at. These people wanted to, it's like they did not want to believe that you were chosen, so they tried to steal from you. All right, they didn't think that you would rise again like the phoenix after this theft plot. Your kids are protected, Empress. Wow, your ancestors. So your kids, like your lineage, your kids' kids, they're going to be protected. Because you have big things to do here when it comes to being an Empress, and you're chosen one. Your ancestors chose you for this mission. You have warring angels who are protecting you like crazy. Like, What did they think that this was? What did they think that this was, Holy Spirit? What did they think that this was? And things were moving slow because Spirit was still preparing you. Spirit was still trying to align you correctly. Again, these people like to cast spells. They like to do a lot of spell work. They like to use their mouth to do a lot of baneful magic to you guys. And give you the evil eye. Because these people are that jealous. Sending you bad luck. These people are trying to send you bad luck. They're trying to project their negative energy onto you. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for the kids. Yeah, these people wanted you to have... These people were trying to lie on you so that you would have legal issues. This stuff is so stupid. These people wanted to make you look like a criminal. They wanted to make you... They wanted you to, like, sabotage yourself to have legal issues and commit illegal crimes. What else? Could have been an earth sign. I mean, this is like an earth sign doing a lot of math. Someone likes math, or maybe someone's a mathematician. I don't know. Maybe someone works with like the elements of the earth when it comes to doing like, I don't know, whatever. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who is messing with your root. Alright, maybe this person does a lot of things when it comes to the earth elements. Yeah, because they wanted to be seen on a pedestal. This person's heavily in their ego. They're a pathological liar. They want people to look up to them. But this person does a lot of astral projection. Ugh. This person's going to be using spider magic on you guys. They were using spiders to enhance the spell work that they were doing on you guys. They're using very powerful deities that are associated with spiders. Again, someone could have tried to do this to like cast like a truth spell over you guys. Maybe they wanted you to speak some sort of accidental truth flip, not knowing that you guys are actually not lying. Like you guys are actually being true. You're spilling the tea and the beans, but you're being truthful. Maybe this person thought that you were like not being truthful and honest, and they wanted to do some sort of truth spell so that you would like spill the beans and actually lie, or not lie. It'd be uncovered that you're the liar, but like no, you're actually speaking the truth, and they're being surveillanced. All right, or they're trying to catch you saying something. Maybe they're trying to catch you accidentally spilling the tea or the beans about something that was a lie or something. Y'all, what is this? This person could be trying to secretly record you as well. Oh. Yeah, these are church members who have hidden jealousy and animosity towards you. These are church members who pray on your downfall. All right, they're wolves in sheep clothing. They point the finger at you, and they don't really give a fuck about you. An F about you, because they're attacking you in the astral. They care less about who you are. They could care less about you. They just attack you in the astral and thinking that they can get away with it. Because maybe they feel like since they go to church every Sunday that they're, they're like protected from God, from karma. Like I don't know, or not even karma. They're just protected from doing evil things to other people. Like. This person wanted you to be a hot mess. They wanted you to create a mess out of your life. They wanted you to be difficult to deal with. Again, they were doing spell work so you would be difficult to deal with. They wanted to send spirits your way so that they would haunt you and wanted you to be a big back. They wanted you to be gluttonous, have image issues, like hate yourself because these people hate themselves, and they want to project that energy onto you because how dare you be confident in yourself? How dare you be assured of yourself? How dare you not need them? Like, what in the world? What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, who's the hunter? I'm telling you. The hunter, seemingly in full control, is actually trapped in peril, and surface advantages conceal the crisis of role reversal. The roles have switched. This person thought they were hunting you down. No. Hold your ground to avoid being countered and stay vigilant to the role misalignment beneath appearances. Again, looks can be deceiving. Alright? These people are trying to hunt you down. Or they're trying to do it like this hunter energy, trying to hunt you. And then, boom. The roles reversed. I'm hearing, how you like me now? How you like me now? Yeah, someone has to stop. They have to stop. They're like, stop. Momentum builds unchecked and oversight risk escalates. Apply conscious pause and recalibrate direction with clarity. Exactly. It's like now these people feel like they're being hunted out by your spirit team. If they were trying to hunt you down, energetically stalk you, intimidate you with their spirits and thinking that they're possibly, since they do all this spell work and dark magic, they think that they're so spiritually right because you don't have to do this stuff. They're realizing your spirit team is actually on it. All right? You just need to call on your ancestors and they're like, I'm here. All right? Yeah. All right, you just need to go through a pause to gain a new perspective on something about a two-faced individual who wanted to cause conflict. All right? Or two-faced individuals who tried to cause conflict, these third-party situations. Yeah. All right? These people are realizing that their results were beyond their control. All right? Their losses are... So these people are losing back... These people are losing back to back, all right, because of the fact that there were clear rules that need to be set spiritually that these people were just avoiding. All right, maybe someone likes to gamble a lot. Maybe someone likes to go to the casinos a lot. Spirit is saying, yeah, you have to dive into a pause to savor the light to escape from this routine act. These people were routinely doing this to you guys, all right? You guys need to maybe just allow small indulgences to return refreshed. So yeah, maybe you guys need to go out for drinks. You guys can do that. Like, these people want to make you neglect your social life. Like, you could do that. Like, you're fine with like going out and getting drinks, like whatever. These people are trying to like make you feel like you couldn't even like, it's like, damn, I can't even share a drink with people. I can't even connect with people, because they wanted you to feel that way. They wanted you to feel so low in yourself you can't even connect with people like that. All right, detox. Yeah, these people could be very heavily obsessed with their like technology. All right, these people are feeling exhausted because they're always on their phones, or they're always doing something when it comes to technology. Yeah, step into action to disconnect and reclaim your will. These people need to reclaim they feel like their will has been like yeah, maybe these people just don't have the will anymore. Wow, these people could be just addicted to their phones now. It's crazy. Yeah, because something is destined for you to have a destined encounter with somebody. Yeah, but you need to watch your back of these gossipers, or these gossipers are now watching their back because they're realizing you had the self-love the entire time. Even if they did all this stuff and you had to learn more about your self-love, you still had the self-love. It was just a matter of you like learning through things, growing through things, all right? Learning the lesson about things, okay? But yeah, I'm going to leave that message here. I really hope that message resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if it did. If you guys want to book a personal, my email is going to be in the description. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you do not have to, but if you feel like blessing the channel, that is also greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next reading. Deuces.